This is Marvin Graham. Marvin, this is Ken Bailey. Marvin's retired Air Force.
Good to meet you, Mr. Bailey.
Dave Erickson. He's retired Army. We talked about that.
What branch of the Army?
Tanks, armor, the best branch.
Cavalry. Where am I?
You're a good guy, obviously. You gotta be a good guy if you're
Fourth Cavalry.
Fourth Camp.
That's all tanks, armor car.
Yeah.
Car first.
Now, Ken,
But Ken, who's in front of the tanks?
The cavalry.
That's right. Part of the Joint Veterans Committee. And Dave Erickson, he's a retired major from the United States Army, but he's also the parade adjutant, and he'd like to tell you something.
So we've been, we have a parade committee for the Albany County parades, all right? I've been doing this about 2 years. I'm still in training. Larry Weiss has been teaching me how to do this, okay? So I'm trying not to screw this up. So we have a committee every year that meets to select a Grand Marshal. And your name came up, among a couple of others, to be the Grand Marshal for the Albany Memorial Day Parade. And a lot of people said, now this, let us finish here now. Let us finish here. And so your name came up, and a few other names came up, and the committee took a vote, and your name unanimously came up. We'd like to ask you to represent all veterans as a Grand Marshal for the Memorial Day Parade.
I'm not worthy of that.
Well, you know what? A whole bunch of other people, a lot of other veterans think you are, and so you know what? We're going to ask you to represent some other people. And
we'd like for you to do that. We would love you to do that.
We'd be honored. We'd be honored if you would do it. And we'll help you. We'll help you out.
Even thinking of me, I'm not worthy of.
Well,
I shouldn't be.
And you're the Grand Marshal. I'll come out to your house and we'll sit down and talk. And
I don't have to do no speak.
You're doing
no.
You could do a little speech.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit to thank you.
Ken, you speak all the time and you do great.
Yes, you do.
I like to be a backroom.
But
sure on this.
You know, it was absolutely wonderful about this.
You thinking of me.
That's right.
See, no, I don't mean that.
We love you. But here's what's going to happen. You want to sit down? You want to take a rest?
No. Honestly, are you sure, son?
John,
I'm positive.
Ken,
we're positive.
It was hands down. Your name came up. We looked at all of the candidates, and everybody in the Joint Veterans Committee said, "You, Ken Bailey.
You're the man."
I can tell you.
And so
Marvin was there. Dave was there. Mark was there. John was there. I was there. Hands down.
Is that why you brought me over here? You didn't.
Yes! Now you're going to have a seat.
She isn't going to pick up. She said she had to pick up something.
I did. I got to pick up too, baby. The Grand Marshal gets his own division. Do you know who is going to be in your division?
You?
Oh, yeah, me. I'll be there.
Who, honey?
The Pinks, PGR riders are going to be your escort. Mark's going to be there, and Brandon, we have two World War II Jeeps. And you can have your choice of being in a Jeep so everybody gets to see it.
How about a tank full?
Or, we're looking into this. I have to talk to Jack Pollard to see if we can arrange that so you can drive that.
He's got an M20 just
in the
like
backyard. He's got the Sherman part right now.
One of the riders, Kim, got me up in there. He did, and he's got a picture. You got a picture of me?
I'm sure I do.
Just want to.
I'm sure you want to do this, honestly, you guys.
You know something, babe? World War II is the most humble generation that we know, and you,
I'm not worth
hands
it.
down. See that, Mr.
But
Humble
you know what?
Man?
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to represent all the other veterans.
That's right.
So we're asking you to represent others. That's so.
I mean, not just our generation. I want to represent
All veterans. You're right.
All veterans.
My granddaughter is an Army nurse captain right now.
Really?
She's a unit commander up in Utica. They moved everything from Albany up to Utica.
Okay.
She's a nurse manager of Albany Med Cardiology Department, North Tower, 4th floor.
Really?
See, so you're representing
She
her.
just came back from Fort Dix. They had a hospital. They had to put up a
You told me
hospital.
Good
or something.
hospital.
She just came back yesterday.
Wow,
Down there for
wow.
2 weeks. So now she'll be back to Albany Med. One of the, who is it? Debbie and Kenny. What's her last name? Debbie sat with me last week out to the.
Panic.
What is it?
Panic.
Yeah. Her husband is in the unit with my granddaughter. At the end of the war, I drove Colonel McDonald. Now he's got a, what do you call a conference call with all the old colonels with their grandchildren. An old corporal like me I just can't believe it. I can't believe this. Are you sure now you guys
Would
don't
that be
know?
amazing if we could get them to come
And
over
we've
for
all-
the
we've-
parade?
I gotta say what, I gotta stay good. I gotta get, what am I riding, a Jeep or what?
You
But
can- you
here's what
betcha,
you can
babe.
do.
Your choice, Ken.
I'll come out to the house, we'll sit down, we'll talk, do whatever you want, because you're the grand marshal, so you get to
That's
pick.
it.
So I'll lay out what, I'll show you what other people have done. You know Mr. Curry? Frank
You know
Curry?
Frank
Yeah.
Curry.
My Curry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like you. He goes to that parade sometimes, doesn't want to be seen, so he rides and no one knows he's there just so he can go.
That's the way I like
So
it.
you know what?
I wanna be there, but I don't want nobody to know it.
But he,
There's not gonna be a person in that parade that doesn't know who you
well, the
are.
M1 tank now, you know, when you drive that,
Yeah.
there's no gas pedal to the floor. It's a motorcycle handlebar inside.
Really?
So the throttle is
Oh, I like that one.
there's no gas pedal.
Well, that clutch, so.
No, it's all. You got inside. Literally, there's a motorcycle handlebar, and you just and you put it in gear. It's all electronic,
How do you turn it? Like a,
just like a motorcycle.
You don't bank it, though.
I don't want to ruin the roads. Honestly, I can't believe this.
He's your man.
Are you really, I can't believe this, honestly.
Well, I think
Do you know who you're talking to?
yeah, a guy named Ken Bailey.